Peace, love, and light. I forgot to mention in my video, this is another intro type of thing, but I forgot to mention if you guys are not completely aware of what a love spell is, it is pretty much a hex that has been put onto you and you still feel drawn to somebody via an ex, a friend. This can be any type of ship that you were in, relations that you were in with somebody previously, and that has been, ended, whether it be ended or not. You have a strong connection, or not even a strong connection. Don't get me wrong. Yes, you can be connected with people and feel an immense amount of love, but if it is just overwhelming in a sense, and it's like it's hindering you, and you feel as though I broke up with this person, why is it still like this? Why do I feel this way? If you'll know, your body will tell you if something has been done to you. And if not, I definitely will be going into detail. But if you are not completely aware of what a love spell is, it is just a hex or witchcraft that has been done to you. That's the way that I see it. It has been put onto you, and you have to feel a certain way. They have the people who are performing these spells, who are casting these spells, they have the ability to control your emotions, control your thoughts, and pretty much manipulate the way that you feel on a day-to-day basis. So if you are just overly, lusting for somebody, and you have no true wants for this person at this point, like I said, you will know. It's just, it's a key sign. So yeah, anyways, I just wanted to put that out there. Please stay tuned. I definitely will be getting into everything. So yeah, tune in. But today I wanted to discuss signs to tell. I don't really have a title for it just yet, but I am going to be thinking of one in the meantime. But these are just some signs to depict whether or not you are in a love spell, or how to know if you are in a love spell, as well as, getting rid of it. So, for starters, let's just start off with signs. So, one of the first signs that you may realize is that, of course, you can't get this person off your mind. Like, you always find yourself thinking about this person no matter what you're doing, who you're with. You could be out with a group of people, a crowd of people, and you always find yourself thinking about this person. That is the first sign of a love spell, especially if you guys have broken up. This is pertaining to if you are broken up with somebody, and it's like time has passed and these are the effects of it. So yeah, that is definitely a key sign. Sign number 2, if you are still emotionally attached to this person, you can physically be detached from this person, like you don't want to be with them, you don't find yourself having the urge to love them, or not even love them in a sense, to just interact with them. Like, you don't want what you once needed in a sense, and you find yourself still emotionally attached. And by emotionally attached, I mean you are constantly feeling like emotions towards this person, like you have love for this person, or you feel the need to think about them, you care about them, you wonder how they're doing, or they're just on your mind. If you feel that you are still connected with this person, and then like you're done, when you're done, and when you don't want somebody, or when you're just past that, like that's just in the past. But in a sense, you're still thinking about them, like you still have a feeling towards them. That is another sign. The third sign is you still have a lot of stuff from them. So within that relationship, they may have given you stuff, which is also a sign of spell casting. they pretty much will you in with, materialism. Jewelry, shoes, blankets, jackets, shirts, necklaces, anything of that such, anything materialistic. They give you that during the relationship, and then if you still find yourself wearing any of that stuff, laying on that stuff, using that stuff, you are in a love spell. That is a very strong sign. And number 4, you always you're you well, I don't know, I don't want to say you always, but you find or you think that you always see their car. So if you find that sometimes you find yourself looking for that car, or you just find yourself looking for that person, it doesn't even have to be a car. I didn't mean to, you know, belittle it down to just their car, but all in all, if you are just like, you always find yourself looking for them, that is another sign. People, wake up. If you are just always looking for them, and key sign, this is after the relationship. So everything has went on. Everything was, pretty much over. It ended. However you guys ended, that is what it is. But that is definitely another sign. I forgot what number I am on, but another sign is synchronicity. If you keep seeing synchronicities, either this could be within the relationship or after the relationship, and that could be a sign that you are going experiencing something. And this is personally for me. I found myself always seeing synchronicities and being reminded of something. If another sign is that you always see their name in a sense, or you always hear their name. This is another personal experience for me, whether it be through lyrics, through somebody else saying that that's their son name, like in literally any situation, you're just like, wow. It's like I can't escape, in a sense, and it just feels like you're in a box almost, and that is a sign of a love spell. Another sign of a love spell. And one more key sign is that you find a connection. If you're listening to a song, for example, every single time you're listening to like a love song, for most importantly, you find that you relate to it, and you find that that's the way that you feel, or not necessarily the way that you feel, but you find that the song is almost speaking to you in a sense. So if you find that, and it's not like a normal, oh okay, yeah, this one is cool, it's a vibe, I like it, yeah, that's one thing. But like, if you actually listen to a song, and if you do listen to music is everything, but if you actually listen to this song and you feel as though it is speaking to you, and it's trying to like wake you up or get your attention, that is another sign. And you guys will know what I mean if you are in that current situation. That is another sign. And the last sign is, of course, optical illusion, where you think you see that person everywhere. I don't necessarily I have not actually necessarily experienced that for myself, but for some people it can get that way, it can get that bad in a sense. So if you feel as though you may see this person, whether it be in a car, walking in the store, from a distance, you may just glance over and it just seems like that person who you're with face is literally everywhere you go. So that is another key sign. Now, what I did want to discuss is how to remove that hex, or to remove, like, the spell. So, for instance, this is the best thing to do. Get all your crystals, get all of your Himalayan pink salt, get all of that, and then go to your crystal shop, go get I personally used hyssop, wormwood, and there was one more. I'll link it in the description box below. But go get your herbs, and of course you can do your own research and go look up spell cleansing herbs. Please, like, trust me, and it works. And then run your bath water, get relaxed, get calm, get in a deep state of rest, like in a calming, very quiet state of being. Run your bath and soak in that water. Get all of your crystals, get your salt, get your herbs, and make sure you take your spiritual baths at least twice a week, at least. Another way you can do it is getting some sage and going out into the sun, and when the sun is rising or at its peak, you spark your sage and you sun gaze into the sun, and then you begin to think of your most happiest, joyful moment, and you burn the sage while sun gazing, and that is going to release any demons or any negativity that is latched onto you or that has latched onto you, and that includes the spell, because that is technically negative or evil because it is unwanted. You didn't agree to that. That is not something that you asked for. That was something that was done upon you 9 times out of 10 behind your back. So that is not, wanted. So that is another way. And the third way is through meditation and doing what I call shadow work and going within and cleansing yourself through meditation. So with all 3 of these things, you have to begin to get rid of what was given to you, delete those pictures that you guys have, delete the contact, delete the messages. You literally have to cleanse yourself from every and any interactions with that person, and then take your baths, do your shadow work, sun gaze with the sage, and get back to nature, and just slowly but surely take those steps, and literally, trust me when I say, you will start seeing signs that it's working, or you'll start feeling better, and you would notice a change. Trust me. This is definitely a personal experience, so I am here to say that this is not just me trying to, tell you to do something that I know won't work or that I'm unsure if it'll work. I am 100% sure that it will, simply because I had to go through this myself, and I had to do the inner work myself. So, yeah. For those out there who is going through this, I am here to help, and I truly understand. I understand how it can get and how things are. So yeah, that is why I felt the need to make this video. I am truly always here to uplift and help people to, be a better them and get out of any dark situation that they may be in. It is not the end, of course, and I am here to say you can get out of that, because I felt that I was stuck, in a sense, but it's okay. We are all here to help, and it's each one reach one. So with that being said, yes, guys, please take your notes, take the steps, and take this slowly, and I can assure you that it works. So, and there's plenty of more things you can do. You are never limited to just this, as well as any other remedies that you may have found. Do everything that you can, and everything or anything is literally everything. So just do. But anyways, peace, love, and light. Thank you so much for tuning in.